We got community managers from hell, ladies and gentlemen. In a time when the games are boring and dull, the entertainment is to be a cheeky little shit to the community manager. We don't have much power except to decide not to buy video games and to be antagonistic on the internet. Apparently, this is actually happening on the Steam forum of Avowed. The community managers are suffering from a huge, strong process of demoralization. And when you realize that they do it for free, oh, the joy that we are experiencing. They took our video games, so we're taking their ideology. We are stripping them of the things they like the most. They like socialism, we will take it away. They like DEI, well, we're going to subvert it. We're going to go in there and talk, but what about the trans people that want to detransition? We're going to start asking the difficult question on the Steam gaming forums, and they seem to be upset. They are acting the same way that the video gamers were acting, by raging, thrashing, and kicking. No, seriously, when you think about it this way, it all makes sense, right? Because, like, what did we care about? Well, we cared about our beloved IPs, we cared about our video games, and they were started subverting them and inserting their ideology into it. So now it is our moral obligation, it is our duty to make sure that the neighbor goat dies as well. Like, they obfuscated us, so now we're going to go and see, well, what do you care about? Your ideology. Let's start a little bit of subversion. Oh, it would be such a shame if someone was a cheeky little shit in your comment section. And so, yeah, like, you got this person talking about detransitioning and stuff on the gaming forum. But the interesting part is why they're getting banned, right? They're not getting banned because they're talking about trans issues on a gaming community, which, by the way, if you did that in 2014, you would get a warning and you'd be like, can you please stay on topic? Like, this is a forum about Avowed, we talk about Avowed stuff. If you want to talk about trans issues, go to another forum that talks about trans issues. Like, here, I don't care what you are in real life, I don't care about anything else, just talk about the game, right? Like, this is like the normal behavior and how you would actually keep a community in line. But no, the problem is that you're anti-DEI, right? So we're going to notice the perfect response, which is coming from one of my subscribers who have been trained in the arts of trolling, right? Like, while the DEI carnage was happening in the internet, we retreated underground and we practiced the forbidden arts of trolling, and now he has been unleashed on the world. And as you can see, like, he got initially banned, and now he comes back. It's like, so sorry, DI Masa, so sorry. We will never do this again. I apologize. I apologize for getting banned. I'm here to say how sorry and regretful and remorseful I am. I have tears on my cheeks and tears dripping down my cock because I have done something terrible. Terrible behavior that speaks about me as a human being, and I will never make this mistake again. I didn't realize that being anti-DEI was against the forum rules, though having been banned for 24 hours really made me think, and I actually became a strong proponent of DEI and racial quotas. I am now a champion of gender quotas. No institution should be allowed to function without gender quotas. We should hire an officer with a machine gun in every single institution and its board to make sure that the will of the people who made Avowed is being enacted at all levels of the American society. And I actually became a proponent of these programs, and I will spend my taxpayer money and give even more cash to the Democrats because this is the future that I want to see. Just like I got banned, I want to see everyone getting banned. I want to see everyone that's against DEI getting punished. Whenever I see someone against DEI getting banned, I get an erection, and therefore we must encourage more people to get banned. And only by funding the DEI initiatives, only by pushing this can I be happy. And so he got banned for that as well. But it's interesting, you know, like, this is much better entertainment, spending time on the forums, reading what people are saying, more than actually playing the game. There have been, like, plenty of videos now, both from Asmongold and other content creators, which show most of the problems that Avowed is having. And again, you know, you can't say that the developers weren't trying to push their ideology in the game. Like, obviously, most developers may have like some political leanings and they may push one ideology or another, but they don't really get so ass mad when someone goes on a forum and disagrees with the political ideology. Like, for instance, the people which made Starship Troopers, right? Like, they try to make it fascist, but people view it more like a libertarian society. And so I don't remember anyone associated with the production chimping out over it. However, when it's about leftism, when it's about wokeism, these people are treating it like a religion, as if no one is allowed to have any negative takes or different interpretations. We already see that with The Boys. Like, the actor that plays Homelander is livid that people are making memes with Homelander and they're liking the character. And he just doesn't understand why. Right? So, like, he goes on forums, he sparks out, he's very angry and upset. It's like, why aren't people getting that the character I'm playing is evil? And it's like, no, we get that it's evil, but it's a human being, It's got flaws. I mean, he was traumatized as a kid. He was abused as a kid, and now he's got, like, all this trauma and stuff. Like, he never grew up with parents. That doesn't mean that he isn't a bad person. That doesn't mean that the people wouldn't want to see him punished for what he did. It's just that he is sympathetic. Like, you can be sympathetic to a criminal. The left does this all the fucking time, but for some reason when right-wingers do it, everyone is baffled. And so going back to Avowed is the same thing, Like, you may actually have people who enjoy the game but dislike the wokeness. And if they go on to the forum to point it out and to say, yeah, I think DEI is shit, the game could have been better, you freak out. We know the game could have been better with DEI. We have objective proof. Compare this game to Skyrim. Skyrim had no DEI, and yet it is a superior game by every metric compared to Avowed. Again, Asmongold made a couple of videos highlighting this. It had fewer people that made the game. It costed less. The game is objectively better, and if you mod it, it looks almost as good. And so, yeah, like, you guys cannot defend DEI. That's the problem. You can't defend the racial quotas. You can't defend the inclusivity. You can't defend the artistic death of creativity. And so the only thing that you have left is to ban people on the forums that are making fun of you. And so, like, the forums is now filled with people demoralizing these community managers and constantly making fun of them and their ideology, and it's a full-time job for them now. Like, they actually have to have a guy there that spends most of his time just going through the forum posts, having to ban someone every hour or so. It didn't have to be like this. It's very bizarre, Like, in 2014, that would never happen. But anyway, right, let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.